Welcome back to Magic Rising for another CMA Virtual Festival recap. In previous videos, I talked about the different rituals and workshops that are being held for the virtual festival coming up on Saturday. These are all being led or run or organized by CMA members, but it wouldn't be a CMA festival without special guests and a concert. But it's too bad that it's a virtual festival and not their, oh my goodness, no! They have 2 special guests as well as a musical performer. And of course, so I was curious, so I'll share with you a little bit more insight into what I've seen for the special guests and the concert. So one of the special guests that is going to be at the virtual festival is Regina Rivers. And I actually haven't had the opportunity to hear about Regina Rivers previously, so I was definitely eager to find out more. And so luckily I was able to have a little chat with Regina Rivers to understand more about what to expect from her part in the festival, as well as just to hear a little bit more about what she does. And so take it away, Regina.
I am Regina Rivers, and I live just outside of Pittsburgh in a little area called Allison Park, PA. I am a shamanic practitioner and a relationship coach for both individuals and groups and couples. And I also do energy work. I do psychopomp work, helping people cross over. I do card readings, all kinds of fun stuff. It's just any way that I can connect with people and help them move along their path. I talk about using high magic, for instance, in the title. And traditionally, high magic in the days in the past, high magic was used by scholars and people who had a good amount of wealth, who could afford to pay for accoutrements to the magic. Like for instance, called a lower magic person would use a candle from their household or their kitchen. And for the high magic, it's more ceremonial, more alchemical in nature, but they would use perhaps like a golden candelabra, or they would buy their medicine bags or their potion bags, whereas someone from using low magic would be using whatever they had around the house to make a bag, or they would use herbs from their house, from their garden, bones and pelts and crystals and stones, whatever they found either in their home or in nature. So that's the high magic today, in the purpose that I'm going to be using it for, is more about magic for humanity at large, where low magic is more about individual magic. It's for self, it's for a client, it's for the local community. And it's beautiful that's how most people are using magic, as a solitary kind of tradition. Whereas the high magic is about the coming together of a lot of people with their hearts open, with compassion, and doing the magic for the whole, the good of all. So it's different in that way. It's not local, it's for all of humanity. It's inclusive. I want to say that one of the exciting parts for me about this workshop is going to be what I am calling, we're going to be creating like a soul soup. Traditionally it's called the stone soup, but with this we're going to call it soul soup, because what I want to do is have conversation around, with other folks who are online with me, and asking them what part of what they do, what gift that they have, they can put in the cauldron, so to speak. We're going to fire up this really beautiful cauldron with all this beautiful magic from individuals, and then we're going to call on our gods, goddesses, guides, and ask them to work also with us, so that it's not just a small group, it's inclusive of everybody who will be coming together to create this soul soup in this beautiful cauldron. And then we're going to send out this huge, big medicine into the world to hopefully, create some change. That's the intention, creating big change so that everybody is benefiting and thriving in the world, rather just than a few.
So I don't know about you guys, but I just get an instant feeling of calm listening to Regina talk, and chatting with her was amazing and just inspiring and encouraging, and and hope-inspiring. All right, the next special guest is Oberon Zell, and his event is called Awakening into Quantum Consciousness. Now, the word quantum just gets me immediately, just as a lover of science and I don't know, pseudoscience and how magic and science connect together. And it sounds really interesting, just like reading through the description that they have so far about it, thinking about the world around us as a simulation. So I definitely don't want to miss this one because I'm really interested to see what kind of perspective he has on it and what insights he can share into quantum consciousness. All right, and then of course you have to have the musical guest. It wouldn't be a CMA festival without a little bit of music. And so we have KatsüK, and I was able to grab him as well for a little bit of a chit chat about him coming to perform during the festival. So take a listen.
We're a Justin Bieber cover band, so I mean, basically you just kind of have to go off of that. No, I would like to say we are a very eclectic, schizophrenic group because I mean we go from reggae, ska to really open cinematic kind of sonic experiences to rock and roll to really earthy spiritual music, and then we play ridiculous songs like Always Look on the Bright Side of Life from Monty Python, and so we just kind of like to really go wherever people are needing. And when I'm playing with Troy, we like to have fun and be pretty goofy because I feel like everybody right now is working through a lot of stuff, you know, and we're all being challenged and pushed in some way or another. And so when Troy and I play together, it gets really, I'd say it's just pretty goofy and ridiculous. And so we're gonna get deep, and we're gonna get dark, and we're gonna get really full, and then we're gonna just have fun and be joyful and be a bunch of kids. So the idea is that we just kind of want to take you on a roller coaster of emotions, you know, through joy and through release and letting go, and then letting in, laughing, crying, maybe, hopefully, whatever, and just whatever your experience is, we're going to try and give you the full gamut. We're not around a fire, we're not out in that beautiful woods, you know, but we're still finding ways to connect, and we have to be creative in these times. We would rather hear your voices and see your faces and bodies dancing. So we're all like doing our best to make this work in a beautiful way. When we're done, we're just gonna put everybody else on, and then we're just gonna dance in our own house. So I hope that you come and be in community with us.
Ooh, I'm gonna be dancing behind my computer screen. It's gonna be amazingly great fun. All right, so between the workshops, the rituals, and other events, as well as the special guests and the concert, I guess that's pretty much all a festival. Usually during festivals, there are society meetings and area meetings for the areas that represent the community and membership of CMA. And so really that's just more reason to become a member. So you have these little groups within the larger CMA community that you can connect with and share with between festivals. So again, go look into CMA membership and what it might offer you, and let me know if you have any questions or concerns or anything about that, or reach out to CMA directly through their website. But yeah, just a $25 membership lasts a year, and it gets you access to this virtual festival and any future events that they may hold, including the festivals themselves when we can finally go back to doing them physically. All right, well, that's pretty much all I have about the CMA Virtual Samhain Festival coming up on Saturday the 17th. I'll probably be popping in and out of it. I have some other stuff I have to do as well on Saturday. But the cool thing about the Zoom links is that I don't have to be home in front of my computer to access them. And so I can have my CMA Virtual Festival on the go, which is fantastic. So let's get excited and connect as a community and be magical and all of that fun stuff together on Saturday. All right, thank you so much for stopping by Magic Rising for another CMA Virtual Samhain Festival recap, and we will see you later.